Hey guys, I am IzDaisho and I am here playing some Magic, and this is the last game of the draft from February 19th. Sorry it took so long for me to get here. I know it's already in March, and I really apologize for that, but I'll try to get the next one up quickly, and if not, like, right away, it's basically I'm just going to try to do all the editing first and then just do them one right after another, and then hopefully that'll work out the best for all of us. Anyway, I start off here with Thraben Heretic. And it's a pretty decent start for me. He doesn't really have any plays, and unfortunately he doesn't really get the best draws here. He gets a little mana screwed. But anyway, play Sharpened Pitchfork, and I swing in for 3, taking him down to 17 right away. So that's pretty beneficial to me. That's the position that I want to be in, having creatures on the board while he doesn't have any. He was on the must have been on the play, so it really sucks for him that I'm able to get damage out before he has any creatures. But maybe he should not have kept the hand that he kept, I guess. Like, I mean, there's always someone else to blame. It's either the cards or, like, yesterday I was playing draft and I was really annoyed because I didn't draw the cards that I wanted. But anyway, Myriad Phantasm comes out into play, and it's a 5/1. So first of all, I know that I can just swing in with my Thraben Heretic. Obviously, he won't block. It's his only creature; he can't afford to lose it. And Myriad Phantasm is pretty good for him. Even though last time, I'm not joking, guys. By the way, even though last time it really came back to hurt him. In general, if he mills his entire deck out, then he's got a lot, or like half of his deck. He's got a lot of stuff he could do. He can use Think Twice, which is already in the grave, which will be in the grave. He can use Cackling Counterpart if it's in the grave. He can use Unburial Rites, and he can unbury whatever he wants. I think he's got a Micaeus the Unhallowed, maybe. Yeah, he's got a Micaeus the Unhallowed in this deck. So, there's just a lot of stuff he can do. Anyway, I play the Gavany Iron right here, and I swing in with both my dudes. I'm perfectly content if he wants to trade with the Scourge Dag Cultist, but he doesn't feel like it, so he takes 5 going down to 9. One from the Sharpened Pitchfork, and then, yeah, so now I have to think for a really long time. Well, I don't know, I don't think it was that long. Anyway, I just think for a while, and then I finally decide to fling my Gavany Iron right at his Myriad Phantasm. I didn't want to let him untap because I really didn't want him to use that ability. I realized that he didn't have anything, and usually fling is in there to win you the game. Just fling for the rest of the damage, and then the game will end right there. But fling can also be used like that, where obviously it wasn't beneficial because I used my fling, my mana, and my guy to kill his Myriad Phantasm, but it still ended up being the right play because that was really the only thing he had on the board, and it was just a huge way for him to have survived. But anyway, I know he's got Unburial Rites in the deck, so I don't really want him to unbury it. So basically, I just swing him with my Scourge Dag Cultist after moving the Sharpened Pitchfork over, and then leave the Thraben Heretic back to block and play an Elder Cathar too. And I'm pretty sure I can win the game next turn since I got Scourge Dag Cultist. I think I have another fling in hand, so I'm pretty sure that I'll be able to win, especially with Elder Cathar. So there was kind of an interesting play. It's usually a good idea. I mean, it's just an interesting idea to think about, the Thraben Heretic thing. If you know that your opponent has cards like Stitch Drake or Makeshift Mauler where you have to exile a creature as a cost, then you may as well, and you have Thraben Heretic on the board, you may as well exile all their creatures at their end steps as opposed to doing it during their turn. So I was worried about Unburial Rites, but I didn't even think about Stitch Drake. So that's where I made my mistake. Here, I definitely should have been more worried about something like Stitch Drake, and then I could have prevented him from even playing the Stitch Drake, and then I could have just swung in for lethal. But anyway, he's going to block the Thraben Heretic, and he's going to take 2, and that's really all I needed, because now I can just, it's actually kind of ironic, because now I can just sacrifice the Elder Cathar, put 2 counters on my Scourge Dag Cultist, and then I got the fling for him, and I can just fling it right at him, and then that'll be the game. So that was the match. I ended up winning this draft, and hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a nice day. Bye.